Alright my friends, I just changed out this stone on this bench grinder to this stone. It's a little thicker and I am about a thread shy on the retainer nut. You see the retainer nut in there? Maybe not. So, and then I used my, it's a very dusty job, I used my two tools. One to clean, because this was an old wheel that I got from my father-in-law again. He's been showing up a lot this year, right? And then this is the squaring tool. Isn't that beautiful? And then I adjusted the foot to be really close. And I did it over here too, but not as close. The wire brush is not as important. And then on these two over here I did the same thing. So this is a real fine stone, and this one's a coarse stone. So I've got let me see, how can I say this? I've got 3 different stones, which is nice. This one's kind of the go-to stone, and everything has been balanced, because once you do this, you balance the in and out as well, like the in and out, and it just runs as smooth as can be. Let me just get it in there. Where's my plug-in? Just watch how smooth that is for a big stone. It's got more inertia now. I'm pretty happy with that. You can see it's pretty close to the edge right there, eh? That doesn't matter. So yes, both grinders dressed, squared, and cleaned. Down here, this is why I don't do it every day. You lose a lot of stone. Like that's all. Just a minute, pardon me. So the whole idea of the new tripod is to not have a shaky camera. But that all came off the stone. That's quite a bit. But I'm happy. I've been looking at that for a long time. That bigger wheel. Hi guys. Well, I'm starting my project back. Tools that don't need fuel. I'm starting that project back up again. And this one was an experiment. This handle is older than me probably, and what I did was I covered the whole thing with natural colored wood filler. I hope it takes a stain. Stainable and paintable, it says. Now I'm not quite done. I just did it with 80 grit paper, pretty rough. I'm just going to do a quick buff with 120, and then I'm going to try a little bit of linseed on a kind of on an unnoticed side, which there is none. I'll be right back. Okay, that you wouldn't want an axe handle any smoother than that. So let's just, I don't know if you should mix this stuff or not. It's been a couple of years since I used it. This is just, oh boy. I'll be right back. Are you still watching? That's good. So this one axe handle was completely covered in wood filler. Not like the others that just have spots where it had gouges. So let's just, well, hey, there's no easy ride on this one. I might as well do the whole thing, eh? Hopefully this is going to look okay, because if you look really close, I don't know what you can see. If you look really close, there are spots that do have wood filler. So I'm just gonna hit a little bit here. Oh, it comes up dark. Well, that's interesting. Well, I don't mind that. I like it. And I'm not worried about the dust, because the dust adds a bit of color. Oh, there is one little. I'm going to use. Okay, here's what you do on the big stuff. There's a little sliver right there. Now I'm just going to smoothen that off with this. Okay, hopefully we're past the sliver now. Okay, let's finish it up. Oops, slop. I like it. Yes. And then at the end of this is probably going to go away about about here. But I might as well cover the whole thing for the fun, right? So that does take a nice stain. Ooh, that's beautiful. I like it. Okay. I'm going to get it a little wetter and just set it inside on the bench. I can use as much linseed oil as I want because it's probably a lifetime supply there, right? Alright, here's the rest of the handles. I guess I only put, I did this last week, I only put wood filler on one. And if it was work, I was gonna do the rest. So here we go. Now I want to go back to the 60 grit or the 80 grit. Seems to work really well. Okay, so I got some of this from Steve OJ. He does a lot of body work, and he steps his sanding up to a rougher start, just because you know you're going to be taking off tough stuff. Okay, here we go. coming. I might have to add just a little bit more to a couple of spots on here. And I'm actually going to recut this about there and then there because that's pretty banged up. I don't think I can sand that out. So thanks. Okay, let's do a little touch-ups on this one. I'm not going to add oil to it today. It's got lids down there. It's got two Zubaz right here. A little more. If this was a car, you'd never use this much filler. But it's a chunk of wood. And then there's a little bit of a gap there. So something evil. It was all me. Something evil was going on with this handle. There's a little nick there. Now, what do we got down here? I think I'm just going to fill across and in. It's just color, but we'll put a little bit on there. Oh yeah. Now it's going to be inside the axe head. We don't have to worry too much about that. Right there. And then that's going to get another round of sanding. And this one, I think I'm going to use this one for the small hatchet. I'm going to use this one for the big hatchet. I'm going to wipe it down with methyl hydrate first too. I think I did that already. Okay, so I'm just going to wipe this handle down with used methyl hydrate just to give me an idea too what it's going to look like, because the linseed oil is the same color. Clear. Now this will evaporate in 30 seconds. It'll give me an idea where I need it. Good. It's already cooling off. Now, let's just give this guy a 180 sand before we start, because I have to repair that gouge right there, or I could just cut that off there, but I like the flare, so let's go get another piece of 180. Yeah, I cut these really square this time. Sometimes I don't cut them as square as I should. Yes, sirree, Bob. Okay, we're good on both sides. I'm just gonna sand this up and see how it comes out. It's rough, baby, but I'm gonna be cutting it off from there forward. think that's enough frustration for one day. Okay, tools that don't need fuel. I'm just planing down the end of this handle to go on the end of this mostly polished pick. It's not quite done yet, but I'm getting there. So now I'm just not sure which side goes in better. This side goes better this way. And then you start working your way on the marks that the head leaves. Okay, so right in the center. I think I got a bit too much blades sticking out here. I want to take some off right there. It's hard, and I don't have the right handle or vise to grab this. I tried it in my wooden vise, but it's just the wrong angle. So doing it on the bench. There. I took off quite a bit actually. And don't forget I've got my belt sander too, right? Whew. Okay, I'm going to tap it. I'm going to see where the marks are. There, and about there. So I'm going to go to the smaller plane now. Believe it or not, it's taking quite a bit off there. Almost there. Okay, where are the marks? Right there, and there, just like before. I might just get my sander. Whoop. I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm going to cheat. Turn it over, do the same thing. I don't like the sawdust this thing makes, eh? Oh, I took off quite a bit there. Yes, sirree, Bob. We're almost there. In fact, no, I don't want to take anything off this end. Let's turn it over. It's going to make a few marks, right? Okay, it's definitely these guys right here. I'm going to just take a small file. I like the shape of this, but it's just biting right on the tip here. Probably supposed to, right? But I'm just correcting it just a tiny bit. Ooh, I've taken quite a bit off there now. Ooh, baby. Almost there. Right there, there, and there. Ooh, we're almost there. All right. I'm happy. Oh, that's good. Any further would be too far. Now I'm going to cut this off. There or here. I think the other side. Hey, my Bench is getting clean too, eh? Well, that's a big step forward for me. I always forget which way's which. Ooh, I don't know. I think that's the one. I'm going to cut that off again, eh? It's digging in now. Both sides. Oh, I'm happy with that. I might have to just epoxy that a tiny bit when I'm done. That's a repair, right? This one too. I'm going to just chamfer the end a little bit again. You guys see any of that? I don't think so, eh? Wish I had a camera person. There we are. Left hand. Enough for me. I think that's enough for the belt sander, too. Where are we? Where's our tool? And our mark. And our mark. Good? Yeah, that's going to work. I need a brush. Well, this way. Okay, let's just clean it up with some. Is this 220 or 80? Feels like 80. That's pretty coarse. Got anything nice? Here we go. We only got a little bit of 220. Let's go 80 first, because this stuff is, this is actually a very gentle type of a sander. that's really good. I like that finish. I think I'm going to leave it that rough. Whew. Now, let's see. I don't even know what end is what anymore. Nope, that's not the one. That's it right there. I'm going to leave it like that. And we'll come back and mount it later. Just a couple of marks there. Ooh. Oh, baby. I am going to leave that. We're done making mess now, but I have put dust everywhere. Dang it. Let's pick up the dust. What a mess.